Hello, welcome back to Ancient Greece. Not just Ancient Greece, but Zeus, Master of Olympus, with me, by Jingo, Master of... Oh, I don't know. Master of a lot of things, really. Master of my own destiny. How's that? We're back. And... what are we doing? Let's find out. Right, we've done Zeus and Europa. We've done Perseus and Medusa. We've done Athens through the ages. We've done the voyages of Jason. And in that we learned quite a lot, or at least you learned a lot from me, I guess, and I learned a lot from Wikipedia. And the cycle of life continues. So, good stuff. Now we're on to Hercules' labours. Together, you and Hercules begin the journey to immortality. Now, I'm going to stop you there, game. We both know that Hercules is going to go off and do some great stuff, and I'm going to be sat behind a desk doing the admin for it. But carry on. As he performs his legendary labours, you will build a legendary kingdom that will provide fodder to storytellers for years to come. I'll provide the logistics. This challenging episode consists of 7 episodes, which means there will be 7 videos, hopefully, in this setup. I don't know what the name of the city is. Like I'm saying, when we get to this point in the game, my memory gets pretty hazy. I have played all these adventures at least once, but the at least once which I played it was, guessing on for about almost 10 years ago now. So the first 3 reasonably caught up on. The Voyages of Jason I remembered partway through when we started that. Hercules' labours, I don't remember a great deal, so this is a journey for the both of us.
The seer emerged from the oracle at Delphi and uttered these words. I see 2 people walking together towards greatness.
Oh.
One of these people is a hulking man, stronger than anyone else in the world.
That must be me.
The other person is incredibly good-looking and extremely smart.
It's also me.
Hercules is the muscle-bound man, a son of Zeus, who has incurred the wrath of Hera, Zeus's wife. She drove Hercules to madness, and he killed his wife and children. Since that fateful day, he has traveled around.
Well, I don't want him near me. Man's a lunatic.
The incredibly good-looking and smart person is you.
Oh, thank you.
You are destined to become the ruler.
Well, I might take that
of
clip and turn it into like a text notification on the phone.
But that day is some time from now, and you have much to do before that beautiful day dawns. Along the way, your fate and Hercules' fate will be intertwined. His enemies will become your enemies.
Oh.
His friends, your friends. Your path to glory begins with establishing.
Do my friends become his friends?
In Argolis, and introducing it to the world.
Tyrins. I missed how to pronounce it then because I was too busy talking. Fortunately, I was talking over the commentary, so you don't have any idea how to pronounce it either, so you don't know if I'm getting it right or not. So, got to produce 30 skeins of fleece in 1 year. 250 people in tenement or better. Ooh, that's quite... that's no problem. A treasury of 7,500 drachma, and we're starting with 9,500. So I'll just guess and walk away now and call that job done. So let's take a look. Oh, that's a lot of ocean. Oh, that looks like a pain. That's... I remember this map now, but I don't remember a great deal about it, apart from I think I get invaded by Amazons at some point. Right, what can we do? We can build housing, but not elite housing. We can build carding sheds and urchin keys. That's a new one. They're a bit like fishing boats, but less efficient as far as I know. People have to wade out into the ocean and just pick up urchins. Whereas fishing boats can sail out and sail back, and it's quite quick. Yeah, people have to wade. There is a boar though. Can I hunt that? Yes. According to the I'm gonna say wiki, but the Heaven Games or whatever it is that I keep on getting my housing. So hold on a second. A bit loud on my front. Oh, incidentally, I hope you're enjoying the new microphone. I ended up breaking the headset that I had previously, so I've had to use my backup headphones, and the microphone attached to them wasn't very good, so I've had to get a new microphone, which I'm currently disconcertingly close to. But hey ho, we all suffer for our art. And I wouldn't go so far as to say this is an art form, but it's certainly something I'm doing right now. So hunting lodges are a very good way. I think if you can supply enough food for about 1,400 people if the hunting lodge is close enough to the boar. Which is what I hope this is. I wonder if it needs a maintenance shed. But let's start and put a hunting lodge right there. And then we'll have... I have a feeling I want housing over here, because then it's part way between the sheep, part way between the boar, and I'd be inclined to have a few urchin keys down here. For the longest time I always pronounced keys as quays, but then again I was a strange child, so what are you going to do? I'm a strange adult. Let's not get ahead of myself. So let's have what's fast turning into my favourite housing block layout. 3, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Employees are needed. That's cities needed first. We want that there. Lovely. It's been a little bit of a while since I've done this. I do apologise for that as well. I'm apologising for an awful lot tonight. I think it's about 2 weeks since I've actually got round to doing this. I did break my headphones and my microphone in the meantime, but I had 4 days off, like a bank holiday, and then I extended it to a 4-day weekend because that's what I do with bank holidays. I just like extended weekends. And I didn't do anything with it. I was a disappointing waste of... Well, I'm not going to say it was a disappointing waste of time, because that sounds incredibly... incredibly something. I don't know. Words, you can... I've gone 2 weeks without doing this, and apparently I can't commentate on anything anymore. So... what I will do is I will try, because I know the granary requires maintenance, and if the hunting lodge requires maintenance, they can share it. Something like that. Good stuff. And then we get started on... Oh, I haven't taken a look at the world yet. What have we got? This is us. Tyrins. I think it's Tyrins. Eleusis. Our sympathetic allies who buy marble and sell armour, olive oil and wine. That sounds expensive. Nemea is a rival, presumably with a lion, which needs to be slain at some point. So no point talking to them. Ellis is an ally that's congenial, but doesn't do anything for me. Knossos is congenial, but also doesn't do anything for me. So that leaves Eleusis and Syme, who buys fleece, which is useful, sells wood, bronze and sculpture. So we've got an export industry, if nothing else. And we'll take a road over here and set up. Now, another thing I picked up was stats. What people tend to do, myself included, is massively overproduce, particularly when it comes to sheep and goats and olive trees and wine vines, vineyards. That's where, well, I can talk. What do you mean I can't? I can talk fine. Don't worry about it. For a self-sustaining city, one carding shed produces 800 fleece. Now, a setup like this uses 6 fleece a year, or 600 fleece a year. The actual units they use is in the hundreds. When they're produced here, each unit that they produce is 100 that housing takes. So if you're careful with it, you can pretty much get by with just one carding shed. However, I'm going to be exporting, so I'm not going to be careful with it. But I'm going to try and manage a little bit. Careful financial management is the name of the game, and speaking of which, I haven't even checked. I can tax people right from the off. What a glorious day. That's exactly what I'm going to do. The maintenance office and an infirmary I'll put over here. I think that should cover it, and an agora that provides food for the time being, because I've got a feeling that we're going to be a bit overwhelmed in terms of things to do. I want there to be another maintenance shed down here. Apologies, this is probably going to be a bit of a slow start, but I need to get this planned out. If I plan it out right, I'm going to say we shouldn't need to do it again, but I've got a horrible feeling that I've planned it out like this, and then... Oh, there's another set of boar over there. Boars? A set of... What's the collective noun for a series of... What's the plural of boars? Boar. Multiple boar. They seem like such solitary creatures, wild boars, that... I'll just say that then, it's probably boars, isn't it? Hunting lodges are just... Yeah, I'm happy that there's hunting lodges here, because urchin keys are just... They're just useless. No, well, anyway, initial question, back to the initial question. What is the plural? What is the collective noun for a group of boars? I know there's some good ones, like a flamboyance of flamingos. And my favourite, a business of ferrets. And of course you've got the obvious ones like Parliament of Owls, and Murder of Crows. Although apparently that one's not a scientific one, that's just a poetic one. I thought, wow, how boring. So at least one carding shed. Which provides for 6 there, and then 2 left over for export. I'll be wanting to export 36. Which doesn't divide into 8. Whatever. But at 36 plus another 6, another 4, 2, sorry, the 1. I've forgotten. I can't do my times tables anymore. Ah, whatever. I'll just put enough for. And I won't do that. I'll wait until my city's built up a little bit first. I think if I have the pier here, which is a fantastic bit of rhyming, I'll also probably move the maintenance shed a little bit closer this way. And it's a pier to Kaime? Saime. So that's probably a good spot. Get rid of that. That's reasonable. And if I need to have another key, another trading key, or the urchin key down there, this maintenance man can do a bit more walking. He can at least cover this bit at the front. Now, military, I can't do anything, so if the game sends an invasion, that's very mean of them, but it hasn't stopped it before with Athens. Now, if you thought I didn't know much about Athens, or the voyages of Jason, I'm going to know even less about whatever this place is called. It is tumultuous times by Jingo. Our most hated rival, Anemia, is attacking me. Your ally, Penthesilea? Oh, at the city of... Oh. I need your help to turn back the foe. Please send troops within 1 month. I've only been in the job for 3 months. Not even that. I don't know quite what you're expecting of me. Well, that's going to shut down trade, isn't it? I'll have to invade you later. Well, my own people like me, I guess. What's the job situation like? 89 workers needed. Oh, well, we've not got any sheep. So it looks like I won't be exporting to Type Syra. I've already forgotten the name of the place, so who cares? But there's some more people, so a few more hovels couldn't hurt, I guess. There's one down there, a few around there. And we'll have a storehouse here that accepts police. Why didn't you send troops? My city suffered from many casualties. I don't regard you as... Oh. I can no longer able to treat with you. I assure you this is not the result of your actions. Sounds like it. So it's an apathetic ally that's not even trading with me. I've got sympathetic allies that have nothing to trade, and marble. Can I? No, I can't. So the game was just sort of teasing with me then. It's like, oh, we're going to give you a means to have your city self-sustained. Psych! You're going to have to scrabble your way through. And you're probably going to get invaded at some point as well, since Nemia's on the warpath. What can I do at the moment? Very little. I guess I should speed up just a little bit, but I'm quite wary of doing that, because who knows, somebody else might get invaded. 64 workers needed. They're not sending out anybody, are they? Right, let's go full hovels. Over there, I can always delete some when need be. Ah. Did not think that one through. I'm a little bit rusty. A little bit rusty. I've not played in 2 weeks. Apparently that was enough. That's 300 drachma that I'm never going to see again. But at least the hunting lodge isn't going to collapse. Can it even collapse? No, I don't think so. No, that's unrest. I'm looking at the wrong one. Oh, it can. God, at least an emperor rise of the Middle Kingdom. Hunting lodges were just left to their own devices. Sounds more fitting. So you can have an agricultural area that was completely self-sufficient, rather than what I'm having to do here, which is basically handhold everything. So I've got enough food for 0 people, because my hunting lodges aren't doing anything. Apparently to be fully employed before it does something. Huh. The boars are fighting back. Well, this isn't part of the script. Oh, he's changed his tune. Well, that's a relief. We seem to have won against the pigs, but it was touch and go there for a while. Right, that's got some food in, so what I might do is make storage and distribution a priority. But if I do that, there'll be no people left to man the hygiene and safety. So we set that to high. And then when they come back with the meat, which is now, turn husbandry down to moderate, and hopefully there should be some people there. There we go, to get the meat delivered.
Who am I, Odysseus? How much longer do I have to travel before I reach my destination? And where's Calypso?
That's not a long way, pal. You're just lazy. Says me. sat at the desk telling him, sipping the tea, telling him he's lazy for having to haul his truck across the, all the way across the city. But to be honest, instead of carrying meat, it's not like you're hauling marble across the city. Could yet happen. So good to know that Kaime is back open. 200 people in tenements or better. Well, I'm not doing very well on any of these fronts, but at least haven't spent much money yet. 34 workers needed. Let's get... Woo! Not stadium. I've not made of money. Good grief. A podium. We'll at least get enough together to take us up to what I imagine tenements require. I don't need a third type of entertainment, but two should be enough. How much food are we producing now? 400? I thought hunting was better than that. Well, whatever, we've got enough. And there's some fleece. So we'll stick a fleece fender in. Hopefully that's not too far for him. If it is, well, that's just too bad, isn't it? What do you mean, no goods? Oh, there we go. And then when we've got a bit of surplus population, and who knows when that might be, we will build some more carding sheds and start to do some exporting. What can I import from Eleusis that might help things? Olive oil? That sounds expensive. Right, the problem is, this chap on the cart's too slow. So the supply of food is there, it's just very erratic. Well, thanks for telling me, game. Nemea conquers Elis. What horrible news by Jingo, while Greek rival Nemea has conquered Elis, one of our cherished allies, are they? Nemea has severed all normal contact between us and Elis, and we will no longer be able to trade with them. It's not like I was doing a great deal before. Right, we'll stick the college that side, since I keep on forgetting, apparently. In my quest to sort of... So talk about penny wise, pound foolish, I must have spent quite a bit of money just repairing the mistakes of my own skinflint miserly ways. I was trying to think of like an adjective form of skinflint, but couldn't think of one. It's taken an awful long time. So maybe what I should do is put Hunting Lodge closer to the granary, like that. Forget about that one. But I don't want to forget about all that stored meat. That's too late now. I've got it selected. Oh, this isn't starting well. Even if you've just joined us, haven't watched the previous adventures, I can play the game a lot better than this. Yeah, sorry about that. It gets better. The commenters below will you know, assure you of that. They'll back me up. I guess. Well, I guess there's going to be some commenters anyway. There's it's a small but determined contingent that watch these videos. It's wonderful. I can see the views coming up to it. I know when it gets to about 10 or 11. I think everybody that's going to watch it has probably watched it by now. But no, that's fine. There used to be a time when you got to a certain subscriber number and YouTube would say, oh, you've got enough people for a small movie theatre. Something like a small movie theatre, bunch of people, and a small movie theatre size of people are watching your videos. I thought that's not a bad way of putting it. I guess at the moment I've got like a small living room full. I'm basically just playing a game, like I used to do when I go around to a friend's house and just watch them play a game on the console or something like that. It's basically the equivalent of that, but with more talking and less listening from me, I guess. Right, that was a bit. Where's the boar gone? I swear there used to be a pack of boar there. Apparently it just needed some time to recover. But that's taking too long, so I might put a granary there. It's taking far too long. Look at the route he's taking. So hopefully I've got a bit of unemployment now. Yes, I have. City doesn't have enough food. City's got plenty of food, it's just stuck in the hunting lodges. We've got to 500 people. And nothing else has gone wrong yet. I mean, I've lost one ally and another ally got invaded and shut down trading temporarily. Aside from that, everything seems to be going pretty okay. So if it's 32... It's 36 actually, isn't it? So I'll stick... I've got enough for 5 carding sheds, pretty much. I have a horrible feeling that something bad is going to happen in this corner. The game is luring me into it. Perhaps I should build a bridge across there. Can I build a bridge? Yes, I can. I don't quite want to just yet. And I could build an urchin key there, but it's probably too far for them to wade out. What I might do, just for the sake of sticking it in for a bit of diversity. I mean, it's all meat all the time. It's like pork or I don't know, whatever urchin is, shellfish. It's not a shellfish; it has no shell in it, but the equivalent thereof, I guess. I'm trying to say. Seafood. Just go with seafood. There we go. They send people out to wade for it and then they go diving in. That's pretty cool.
Ouch! Darn spine! Ow!
Oh, who does that sound like? It sounds like a Simpsons character. But I can't think off the top of my head. Let's listen to that again.
Ouch! Darn spine! Ow!
Oh, it's just right at the back of my head. I don't know. I'll think about it. Come back to you. At some point in like a later episode, I'll just blurt out a random Simpsons character, and that's what it is. It's just my mind suddenly sort of realised who it is. So now, if anything, we've got too much food. But it's very inefficient. Look, they have to wade all the way over there and then wade all the way back. And while we're waiting for them to wade... That looks quite appetising, doesn't it? Still got quite a bit of unemployment. But we have got people in tenements. You're moving
Thrown out of my home. What did I do to deserve this?
Oh, who does that sound like? Another Simpsons character. Is it Hans Moleman? Oh, come on, game! Most notable by Jingo because of an over-abundance across the world, the price of fleece has fallen by the amount shown above. 51. You're robbing me blind, game. Also, I'm going to start selling it. make more money that way if you actually set the game to tell you to start to sell it. So we can get people into tenements. I've produced 10 skeins of fleece and a treasury of 7,500. They're all kind of on the way, sort of. Look, you've all got plenty of food. It's just that the woman at the Agora is travelling a long way for them. You get and you just accept. So here's the theory. You go and you drop it off there. The chap at the granary over there takes it to here, so she doesn't have to walk too far. Seems reasonable. Look at that, just efficient food management, and I could now support 2,400 people as opposed to the 0 it was before. I've not greatly increased the number of food industries. Incidentally, these people don't get out of the water apparently. You look at that. Passes it over, and then he just wanders over back to the urchin. I mean, his skin must be ever so wrinkly. He spends hours and hours in the water. It's a long time since I've had that manifestation, because it's a long time since I've had a bath. I'm a shower kind of guy. I just don't have that kind of time. I am doing really badly on the maintenance front, aren't I? Fine, I'll have another maintenance shed. I'm learning nothing here. I mean, apparently that urchin key, those urchin... What? They were fine before. Oh, I'm trying to put the wrong bloody thing down. That's better, rather than trying to put a hunting lodge halfway into the sea. Is it a sea or is it a river? It's the sea. In fact, this looks like a peninsula, doesn't it? With a rather groovy lake in the middle of it. It's not a lake that does anything, there's no food in it. It's like the lake that you have, your pond that you have in your own farm in Stardew Valley. There's no point fishing in it, there's nothing but junk in it. Well, I know who keeps on putting junk in my pond, so to speak. I found around pausing with the commentary. I think I've already mentioned, I've got a nice cup of tea on the go. It's been very warm here today, and yesterday, and a little bit the day before as well, but not so much. Best thing to do in warm weather, have a cup of tea. I also had a curry yesterday as well. So it's like, find the hottest drink and the hottest food that you can and eat it. I'm moaning about a peel. Still moaning about a peel. Oh, there we go. Right, the housing goal's been met. The game should be telling me up here, but it isn't doing. That's fine. Don't worry about it. That's a lot of meat they're carrying. Ooh. Gosh, you're carrying a lot of meat. Said the actress to the bishop. And I hope that's not affecting my internal supply. I am selling an awful lot of fleece, and there's none stored up. But hopefully he can buy it from... I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Agora vendors can buy it directly from the trading pier, so hopefully he can buy it straight from there, even if it's not stored there. So I don't know why I've built that there. It's a waste of money and manpower. Would you look at that? I'm actually making some money. It's a profitable city, huzzah! And the first episode in of an extremely hard adventure. Well, what did it say? Rather challenging. It was one step up. It wasn't somewhat challenging, was it? It was... I can't remember. I was too busy talking about how I was friends with Hercules. Did you hear that I'm friends with Hercules? Right, I'm not going to spend any more money there. Pretty sure I've got the record there for enough skeins of fleece. I should hope. What was that? 8, 16... 32, 48 should be, but it does take 6 months for the first sheep to be sheared. It depends on when I place them, I guess. Unemployment prevents immigration. It's only 32%. Don't worry about it. Oh, there's some people. Opinion of you has plummeted. Oh, fine, I don't know what I'll do. Cut taxes, I guess. I know. Bit of brutal repression will fix things. There we go. Well, I don't want to get rid of too many of the houses because I've got a feeling I'll need them at some point. Unrest is extremely high. Unrest is very low, but not willingly.
You have taken the
here we go.
first step on your journey to Fae. Now it's time to leave Tyrins in the hands of your capable deputy, Eurystheus. And spread your influence to another area of the world.
Oh, we're already going colonial on it. It's only the second mission in. I like where this game's going. Forget about this place, with Tiryns. It's not a healthy place. Anyway, choice of 3. There is Lerna. It's strange that no one has settled at Lerna. It's well known for its fertile land and fish-filled lake. What could be keeping people away? There's also Lemnos. If you remember Lemnos from last time, that kept on invading us. Rocky Lemnos looks like the world turned inside out. Silver and marble, which usually reside deep within the earth, have risen to the surface. And then there's Ephesus. Name rings a bell. Probably from it's a city that you can find in Civilization 3, I think. This far-off land, located on the outskirts of the Amazon Kingdom, is rumoured to have rich deposits of copper ore. Well, I think out of the choice of those 3, incidentally, I'm not opening it up to a vote because, you know, one man, one vote. I'm the man, and I get the vote. I've tried democracy, and it was slow and ineffectual. It's like the Galactic Senate in Star Wars. Bring back Palpatine, I say. Right, we're going to go to Lemnos, largely because it sounds like not too bad a place. We've got silver and marble, so whatever happens, I've got income, I guess. And we've got beef with Lemnos. They treated me badly in the last adventure, so if you can't beat the bullies, join them, I guess. And you will see me there.